They're so precise. They keep on picking. They keep on sending somebody from the baseline to the foul line. Let's watch the movement as they pick and they move. And that just increases your options.
Harrington fight position the low post with Burke. Bonilla hits.
They're like a fine-tuned auto right now, Bob. They are so precise in everything they do.
Nice move by Junior.
Ugh.
Won't go.
And that type of night.
Harrington bumps LaCava. Not a bad foul.
His first personal foul. Third team.
You're calling that in the pass-off. Apparently there was some confusion as to who had Policia. He recognized it and accelerated to the goal and drew the foul.
Fourth on the team. At the line for the Hawks, number 24,
Policia misses the first one. 52-37, Waltham Hawks.
With his 2 field goals in the second half, he has 9 points. Make it 10. Put 17 up against the Tide last year. Everett trails by 16. Nice pass.
Calametta on the... excuse me, Costin.
Waltham foul number 32.
Here I am. Bob Sansoni, a pleasure to take over for Caramanica.
Mr. McGrath.
15-point deficit here. Bob, you think I can give it? You're usually the man that gives the spark. Huh? You expect me to do it, huh? Eric Costin makes them both. Everett back into their press, Bobby. 1-2-1-1 press. That's Everett. Stolen, great nice. By Luongo. Gives it to Costin, and he makes 2 down at 41.
Costin's done 4 great things. Made a nice pass to Ridlow and got the rebound, the steal, layup, and 2 free throws.
Got it down to 12. 10 left. Bonilla. And he's foul call on number 33, Redlon. Oh, Luongo, sorry. Number 20.
And Jack, maybe if Everett can pick up the pace, they can rattle Waltham a little bit. Waltham's been really precise. They've been moving the ball and just effortlessly.
Yeah.
There's no
a couple of big men in there. Bonilla, a great basketball player. They say a Division I flanker. 2 more making it 55-41.
27 points for RB, Bonilla.
Really? 27 points? Incredible. There's a drive by McTomney. Out to Luongo. No good.
Luongo has a nice looking shot. Nothing wrong with that look.
I mean, Everett's making a great performance here without Crooks. What do you expect? Even DiBiase shows a little resignation over there.
Well, basketball is a team game. Shannon only represents 20% of the starting lineup. I think he's the best player in the state, to be honest with you.
Shannon Crooks, you figure he's the best
absolutely,
in the state?
but they were 3 points. They were trailing Cambridge at Cambridge by 3 points with 5 minutes to go in the second half. The mistakes they're making now aren't going to be corrected by Shannon being on the floor. They're just playing lazy and not playing smart basketball. They picked it up here in the second half.
There's Luongo on the drive, number 3. The junior makes it. Back down to 12. 55-43. To 24, to number 11, Burke. Everett pressing here. He needs 2 more seconds, and there's a 10-second violation.
Oh.
Foul, I'm sorry.
And that, you can chalk that foul up to inexperience. They were 2 seconds away from getting a 10-second violation, and Harrington reached in. Nothing wrong with being aggressive, but you need to be aware of what's going on in the court.
Very good point, Bobby. Should even be counting himself, too. 2 seconds left. Imagine
Well, you have the clock above both baskets. When you talk about counting, Jack, when Havlicek made that great steal, and I think it was 67, he said he counted the ball, counted the time
5
in his
seconds.
head
Yeah.
as Greer was inbounding it.
Only the great ones do that, though. I mean, we can't expect Everett kids as juniors or what. I don't know. But here's our cheerleaders. And I apologize.
Take it away, Jack.
I left their names at home. Will Maureen DiBiase forgive me? Huh? The sense.
The Cardinals set.
But they're getting better and better. And there's Vinny Cassione up there. Everything's electronics, except their beauty. That's natural. And they are improving every year, better and better. They're in tournaments too, Bob, but they don't do quite as well. They don't win Division I's, but they come close.
It's, once again, that is all central around teamwork as well. They have good rhythm, good energy. More
Yeah,
energy
they
than
do.
the basketball
Very
team
good.
right now, that's for sure.
Excellent point, Bob. Woo. Burke with the ball.
So this is Waltham's motion offense. They send somebody, they flash somebody to the top of the key, and they pick for each other down low. They keep on moving, though. That's the key to it.
Everett's in a 2-3 zone. Am I right, Bob?
Nice block by Harrington.
And they're going to call a foul on Harrington on that one. The last, number 32. Burke will shoot 2. 55-43, 12-point deficit, 8:38 to go. The Big Red makes the first.
Burke with his first basket, first foul shot of the game.
He's got to be 6'5" or 6'4", 210 pounds. Number 31, he's 6'4", makes them both 14. Junior Luongo, the junior. Angelo brings it up. Cross court to Costin. Into Ridlon.
Everett needs to be patient, keep moving
Luongo
around.
back to, takes the 3. Costin, no good. And off of Waltham, Everett ball, number 15, Harrington.
Right now, Waltham is playing bigger than they are, actually. The hands are extended, and they're constantly moving. They're making every pass difficult for Everett. They're challenging it. The only way you can beat a zone like that is ball movement and put somebody at the foul line to get into the heart of the zone.
They're in a 2-3 zone, too. Of course, they're an experienced team, too, Bob.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they get
that's
some
a big
veterans
key.
back from last year. Bonilla, 31, 32's back. Your friend, Bob, LaCava is not in there right now. He's in the, there he is, you're right. Valissier takes the 3, no good, rebound. Ridlon probably his 12th rebound. Costin tries again and makes this 3. And it's down to 11, 57, 46, 7:32 to go. Everett in the 2. Cross court to Valissier, and they break the press. Bonilla one-on-one. Great pass there to number 32. Burke. Bonilla the assist.
And Bonilla just picking apart the Everett High team tonight with the passing, with the offense. Great all-around game. Still plenty of time for Everett to get back into this.
Into McTomney, he sees that zone. He gets it out to Costin. Takes a jumper. No good. Rebound, Valissier.
And that's not Costin's game, Jack. With Eddie Ridlon in the game, he has not been able to get any looks at the basket at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he contributes to that by not making himself available, making a big target, but Everett needs to get him the ball. He's taken maybe six or seven shots this game.
Great steal by Luongo. Angelo Luongo, and the pass stolen by Belissier down to 6:29.
Nice hustle by Waltham, getting back on defense, conceding nothing.
Carver into the corner of the Belissier, and he makes the two. Back to 15, 61-46, 6:09 left.
7 second half points for Pelissier, 12 overall.
Austin fakes a three into Ridlon. No good. Rebound 31, Burke.
It's okay, though. He got a good look at the basket. Those will fall. He's probably more frustrated than anything. He hasn't touched the ball that often.
How many points does he have, Bob?
Ridlon only has 6, all in the first half.
Yeah, wow. They've shut him down.
It's a combination.
Almost stole him on Luongo, fighting hard, hasn't given up. Angelo Luongo.
You have to like his feistiness. He doesn't give up.
Absolutely. He's energized.
6 seconds on the shot clock.
Jackson into the game. Bellis takes the three. No good. In and out. Rebound, Ridlon. 13th rebound. The junior Jackson over the McComney. Fakes the three on the drive. And the ball is intercepted by Burke. And Jackson makes a nice block there, and it goes out of bounds. Bobby, how about coming back here for a few minutes? All your fans watch.
Well, with 5 minutes to go, Bob, they're down by 15. They need to make a run right now.
The small miracle here. Harrington to Jackson, gets it back, takes the three, little bit short. Bonilla, that man again with the rebound, up to LaCava.
And the three-point shot is not Everett's game. They're not going to get back into the game, you know, launching 20-footers. They need to pound it inside and then kick it back out.
Waltham working the clock here. Terry Hind, LaCava, nice pass in. Oh! Burke had a good shot. Ridlon had to foul him. The only way to stop him.
I think they got him with the offhand, the right hand.
Everett foul number 33, and Ridlon, his first personal foul.
Another factor against Everett. Waltham in the bonus, and the home team is not.
And the line for Waltham.
I think that's because of aggressive play. Bonilla goes to the bench with 27 points and gets a well-deserved hand. 27. Burke makes 1 of 2, and Everett down by 16.
Luongo with a three, all net. Down 13. Clock running at 4:15.
Angelo by far is their most consistent outside shooter. His third three-pointer of the game. And he's hustling everywhere. He's not giving up at all. Yet they trail by 13.
LaCava way off. McTominay on the drive, looking for an opening.
Just can't get that break. 10 seconds. There's 19 seconds on the shot clock, and they've yet to get it over half court. Both officials missed it.
Hines too strong. Belissier steals it. Ridlon to Jackson.
Oh.
Ridlon on the second attempt converts the hoop.
Unselfish basketball by Junior Jackson, giving it to the big man trailing the play. I thought Junior may have had a better look by taking it himself, but they scored nonetheless.
Nice pass.
Ridland got some ball, but also got some hand.
Number 33, his second personal foul.
Everett's intensity is picking up, but you wonder if it's too little too late. They trail by 11 with 3 minutes to go.
Shooting 2.
Burke hits the front end.
And apparently Rick Burke did something at halftime. He was scoreless in the first half. He's come out and had 6 points in the second half.
Ridlon with a rebound to Luongo. Up to Harrington. Stop, shoots, in and out. Ridlon fighting for the rebound. Shot won't go. Jackson. Harrington, Ridlon fighting for the ball. Good call by the official.
And they're going after it, Bob. They're trying to scratch and claw their way back into it, but Waltham's getting the fortunate bounces. You can't question their effort right now. It's just that I think they dug too big of a hole, and there's no way they're going to get out of it now. The Ridlon's doing yeoman's work down there. He just can't convert. He's get his hands on just about every play down low, but just can't drop it in.
Luongo with the pressure on the backcourt. Tips it away, gets it back. Easy layup. 63-53, 2:25 remaining.
7 second half points for Luongo, and no quitting this young man.
A little bit of spark here. Now Waltham's going to get cute with the ball.
This is where they need 2 or 3 good stops. Bonilla's too open.
Hines, good feed to Burke for the easy layup. Margins up to 12 again.
I have to say that Waltham is probably the best coached team I've seen so far this year. They're really executing perfectly.
Luongo, tricky dribbling. Gives a good feed to Ridlon. All alone underneath.
It helps to have the horses. They have a few of them. It's time to foul, Bob.
Should have fouled outside, not on the board.
Right. Well, at this point, they're probably shooting 2 anyway.
Good shooter makes 2 anyhow.
Harrington will foul out with no points, but he played aggressive. You know, he couldn't knock down any shots, but he played well, and Vin Cassione yells out, he has Bradley. Pat Bradley's in the building on vacation, and Bob, he's played in the NCAA tournament, helped take Arkansas to a Sweet 16 last year against UMass. He's probably one of the best outside shooters in the SEC in the entire country. He's had 4 games over 25 points already in only his second year.
.128 remaining. Pellissier with his second shot. It's good. 11-point lead. Jackson makes the move.
Oh.
Bad pass.
It's been that type of night.
There's a travel by the Waltham substitute.
Everett's pressuring in the back court. Even without that travel, it would have been a 10-second violation. There was 20 seconds on the shot clock, so Everett's playing tough, even with 72 seconds remaining. McTominay.
And the quick timeout. Heads up play.
And now we're looking at a 3-possession game. They only trail by 9. Stranger things have happened. Yeah. Check it, they only trailed by 8, 66-58. Probably what Coach Stibb will do is put in some of his younger players and try to use up as many fouls as he can. Who do you foul if you're Everett? Pelissi is 2 of 4 from the line. Bonilla is 3 of 7. Burke is 5 of 6. So you don't want to foul Rick Burke. He's 5 of 6 all in the second half. So right now I'm sure Waltham's going to spread the floor, get the ball in the hands of the best foul shooter, and Everett's going to look to foul immediately.
One minute remaining. Terry Hines with the ball over half court.
Now you have to foul. Well, there's a breakdown, and Coach Stibb isn't happy with Carlo Ruiz, number 4. They let 12 seconds go off the clock, and they can ill afford to do that.
Put in Joey Palora.
Where is he on the bench?
Waltham, number 11, Terry Hines, shooting 2.
And that's all over. 9 points, 52 seconds.
Still a 3-possession game if Hines can
We need
somehow
3
miss
threes
this.
to tie, Bob. I don't know.
Ever the optimist.
Yep.
Never the realist.
From here on, it's academic. Let's prepare for the tournament.
Saying the fat lady is starting to sing.
McTominay with another 3, no good.
Nice hustle
Foul
by
on Costin.
Eric hit the floor. They're going to call it Waltham's ball. Everett's not giving up. Bonilla's down. Bonilla snuck away, but no long court passes now, Bob. You can take care of the basketball. And Bonilla goes to the floor, and he's the player of the game by far. It's nice to see when your best player dives to the floor. 27 points, and he's getting dirty with 29 seconds to go in the game.
Celtic-style basketball.
From a
Not
guy
today,
who's
Celtics.
And
5 and 19.
Oh, lottery, here we come. We need Tim Duncan, and then some. Costin's second 3 of the second half. Everett trails by 9, but only 22 seconds remaining. Nothing short of a miracle will get Everett back in this game. So Waltham to inbounds. They lead by 9, 70-61, 22 seconds remaining. Look for Everett to foul immediately. Ruiz will foul Tortella. And Tortola will go to the line and shoot 2.
His first personal foul.
Everett well over the limit. Coach did with some wholesale substitutions, going a little offense-defense.
Little revenge time, Jack, from the football season.
You realize that Everett in football has beaten this team 3 years in a row? That's right. I mean, I never thought it would happen. 3 out of 5. Now a little revenge, yeah. They haven't beaten Everett in basketball many times in 10 years, let me tell you. Only a couple.
In the last 2 years, Everett's 3-1 against Waltham. As Tortola makes
Ironically, their girls' basketball team is very good, Bob. Oh, yeah. Oh, you would be too if you had. The coach has 2 daughters that are 6'4".
Junior jumps in and throws in the deuce. Yet this is it.
8 seconds remaining. 9 points.
No need to foul now. It's academic, as you said, Mr. Karamanica.
Everett foul number 3, Angelo Luongo.
So number 11, Terry Hines will conclude tonight's festivities. And it wasn't festive from an Everett standpoint. Waltham was much more the aggressive team in the second half, as the number of trips to the foul line clearly illustrates that, as Hines makes the first. He's been perfect from the line tonight. 6 of 6 overall, 5 for 5 in the second half. That one eludes him, and that'll do it. Everett drops a 73-63 contest. They're now 1-2 as they prepare for the holiday tournament, and we await the return of Shannon Crook sometime after the first of the year. We'll be back to give you the numbers in 1 moment. Here at Lennox B. Putnam Fieldhouse, this is Bob Sansoni. People have departed quickly. Can't blame them. Everett went down to defeat 73-63 tonight, and it was the Russ Bonilla show. He scored 20 points in the first half and added 7 in the second half for 27 overall. The only weak part of his game was his free throw shooting. He was 3 of 7 from the line. He was assisted by 13 points from Pat Pelissier, 10 points from Terry Hines, 5 in each half, 9 from Fred Tortola, and 8 from Rick Burke. They were 18 for 29 from the free throw line, 14 of 19 in the second half, which shows how aggressive they were in comparison to Everett, who only went to the free throw line 4 times in the second half. So 15 more free throws certainly is a telling factor in this game, as they only lost by 10 points. In terms of scoring for Everett, they were led by Angelo Luongo. He stepped up his game quite nicely tonight. He had 3 3-point shots, 13 points overall, and there was no quitting this young man as he hustled continuously, running the point guard duties, and it goes to show that there's someone else other than Shannon Crooks who can run the point guard job for Everett High. Pat McTominay had 15 points, 12 points for Eric Costin, and Eddie Ridlon also joined them in double figures with 10. So the tie drops to 1-2. They get ready for the Chelsea High Holiday Tournament, and we're reluctantly joined by Pat Bradley on vacation. I know you're very busy in demand, but thanks for stopping by.
Anytime.
Congratulations on a fine sophomore year.
Thanks. Well, it's just begun. Just begun, Bob.
You playing basketball this year?
Yeah, this year I'm on the hoop team.
Pat has scored 25 points or more 4 times this year, and scoring isn't his only asset. He's been out there hustling, and it seems that Nolan Richardson certainly has confidence in you now for a second-year player.
Oh yeah, he's definitely pretty much led a couple of us just take control of the team and hopefully get maybe some early season wins and carry us forward into the season play.
Now last year, am I correct in saying you went to the Sweet 16?
Yeah.
And that must have been an incredible feeling. I mean, you grew up watching basketball all the time, but when March rolls around, March Madness, it must be something to be a part of it.
Oh yeah, it was good to get a chance to experience everything, you know, because a lot of times you're one of the last teams playing, so everyone's watching those games, and we just hope, you know, we go a little bit further this year.
Now, in your opinion, you played, what, 30 some odd games last year and a handful this year. Who have you been most impressed with in terms of an opposition on an individual player basis?
In the country?
Put you on the spot.
Not a big man, I'm gonna tell you that. Actually, I have to say, you got me, Bob. I don't know.
Well, you played against Marcus Camby last year.
You see, he's one of those players that plays on a lot of emotion. Camby does, and when he's not up for a game, he's not gonna play good. And a lot of times he was up for a game, but he was good. But he's an emotional player. I think I'm gonna have to say.
How about I help you out? I noticed one player gave you a little bit of trouble last year, and he's in the NBA. Tony Delk.
Yeah, he's a pretty good player. He's probably the top player we played against that our team faced. And well, actually, that whole Kentucky team is just like one individual play. You know, they play so well together. They know what each other's doing. So, but I have to say, the teams that we play against, Delk was probably the best player that we played against.
And what's it like going into Rupp Arena with 17,000 lunatics screaming?
Yeah, actually, they seat about 24,000.
24?
Yeah, and they're ruthless. You know, they'll yell at anything. They don't care really.
Well, I'm glad you took time to stop by. And you know, Mr. Castiano wanted to go home, so we had to make sure that we got you over here. Thanks.
Hey, nice talking to you, Bob.
Same here. Well, that'll conclude the game. 73-63. Everett drops to 1-2. As we said earlier, we prepare for the holiday tournament. We want to wish